Okay, so I'm just in now, just saying goodbye to Warren. Can you hear him in the background? There we go, so I'm here. Let's mute Warren. There we go. I had him on a big TV, bad that in it. A bit naughty, but there we go. Warren on large screen. Okay, so I'll just wait for a few people to pop in. Hopefully there'll be someone shortly. And then I can show off some coins. There we go. Hello, the one that's there. I'm just logging into my computer as well. I know that Warren has just finished. You can probably see that the penguin is on the screen already. So just bear with me for 1 second. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. Hiya Butch and Chris, Global, and Steve. Hello. Chris, is that the Chris? Oh, Chris. It is you, isn't it? You having a night off, mate? I haven't really been watching or reading. Yeah, oh, fair enough. Don't blame you. I actually fell asleep this afternoon on the. Well, it's actually I was upstairs, but anyway, such is life. I'm a bit tired myself, which is cool. At least I've got rid of my backache now, and I'm back at my normal place, and you can see me again. I'm all lit up, whereas before I wasn't. Okay, so there's 9 of us watching so far. Oh, 7 again. It keeps dropping up and down. I can see Sue's there as well. I think Sue might come down in a bit. Hopefully. You never know. She may do. Yeah. It tends to be Warren's on that I fall asleep. No offence to Warren. He's probably watching now. He's cursing at me on the screen. Okay, so as Warren was just saying in his stream, pretty much the penguins are now back in stock at Ian's website, obviously the Great British Coin Hunt. Now, in relation to the penguin coins, I think there's only 100 available, 100 sets available. So if someone does want them, quickly, yeah, I wouldn't mind you coming down. So it'll be quite nice for a little bit, just for 5 or 10 minutes. So say Ian's now got the penguins back in stock. There's about 100 of them available. I'm not sure how many people knew. I was aware of it because I saw it in the stream earlier on that they're going to be back available. Now I actually have got the set, so I said that I'd show them off first of all. Steve already bought 2 sets. We Want Sue is what it is, Lighties or Warren's thing. Yeah, I was just saying, Warren, I fell asleep again while you were streaming, mate. I'm sorry. I think it was actually England that was boring me because I was watching England as well, so forgive me. But I did, yeah, fall asleep again this afternoon. It's actually because I finished work this morning about 1 o'clock and I got in quite late, to be honest, and I had to get up then to help the father-in-law move some furniture this morning, so been all go again at my end, but there we go. So I promised I'd show these penguin coins off, so that is what I'm about to do. You'll see that the thumbnail was actually one of the penguins. Scott, I nearly fell asleep and you was streaming. Yeah, I kept seeing you yawn, mate. It was making me tired too. So as I said, the penguins, I've done one as my thumbnail. So Ian has got these back in stock. I'm not 100% sure of the price. I think someone said it was about 15 quid, wasn't it? So you'll have to find out. I don't know the price because I don't need to get them. So I tend to be one of those people that if I get the set for myself, then I won't. I only get the UK coins for myself, Katie and Oliver. If it's just the non-UK ones, I'd only get 1 set of each because I'm not. I don't really want to get more than 1 set because that's when you start talking about, you know, lots and lots of money if you're going to try and get 2 of each. Although I did notice the other day doing a stream that I've got another coin of 2 which I didn't realise I had. So I'll show off these penguin coins. So there's only 9 on now, so these lucky 9 that are watching are going to get these streams of penguin coins. Obviously in the background, you want to fire any questions, that's absolutely fine. So here is the first penguin coin. I'm pretty certain you can see that. So there's your first one out of the 5. I will hold it up in the back, high grain, sorry. And that's the back of the coin, just to prove obviously it comes from the Falkland Islands. I quite like the necklace around Queen Elizabeth's neck. You don't tend to see that. I only see that on the Isle of Man, etc. coins. You don't see that in the UK as of yet. However, you might do in the future. So there's the front of that coin again, just in case those that didn't see it. I do quite like that one. That's Sue's favourite, I think she said earlier on. So I do quite like that one. So that's the first of the 5. The second one of the 5 is this one. So again, I quite like that one as well. This reminds me of the film, well, 2 films. I think more Surf's Up, the kids' film. Sue thinks they're more like Happy Feet. So that was the second one. Here's your third one. So that's quite a nice one as well. Now the back of the coin is the same on all of the coins. Here's your 4th one. This is my favourite one, this one. I like this one. We've got movement upstairs. It sounds like Sue is coming down. There we go. And here is the last one of the set. So that's all 5 of the penguins. I say they are all now available on Ian's website. Your favourite penguin is the Gentos. Okay. They live in holes. Here's Sue. Hi love, what's that?
Duck.
That's a duck. No, we're talking penguins, not duck.
Yeah, I like penguins.
Oh, okay. Hi Hannah. You're falling asleep now. Oops. Toothpicks in your eyes. Fair enough. Yeah, so, to be honest, I didn't have a clue what I was going to be talking about today. I tend to wing it on a Sunday. However, Warren, thanks Warren, you gave me a fantastic idea, and I'm going to show off some of my Territories coins because I don't tend to.
Who?
Territories.
I thought you thinking of the dinosaurs. Sorry.
No, I wasn't talking dinosaurs.
Is it
You're going to eat in front of me. That's mean. Okay. So, those were the penguin coins. Let me just 1 second.
Good, I look old.
Scott Louise says hello. She's down in hospital getting. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Wish Emma speedy recovery.
I heard Warren say something. What's happened?
I don't think he's going to broadcast it on air soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're all right,
So I'm going to start off now with my favourite Territories coin. I've showed this one a few times already. However, this is the one that I didn't realise that I had 2 of, and I still don't know where I got the second one from. But yes, definitely bless them. Oh, there you go, Sue.
I'll come in with Pringles now.
What? Lovely.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
So this is my my favourite one. I hope you can see this. Yeah. There we go. That is the first snowman that I come across from the Isle of Man from 2014. I found this coin in change, doing a bank run, and I bought the case for £5. However, when I was going through my coin box the other night, I found I got another one with change checker packaging.
Got 2?
Yeah, I didn't know I had 2. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So it looks like Kate's going to get one. So I've got 2 of the same coin. Bit of a weird one, isn't it?
I can blow and kisses.
That's because you're eating.
I've got ketchup around in there. Sorry.
Lucky, I'm not going to read that out loud, Steve. I nearly did then. Share your Pringles. I prefer my flavour Pringles. I've got some salt and vinegar ones. I wonder if that's what gave me heartburn.
Which ones?
Pringles that I ate.
Salt and vinegar? Did you eat the whole tub?
No.
No,
I may have it half of it.
So I'll have to move back to the punch like crazy.
You can take your duck with you as well.
Quack, quack.
I don't want a duck, I'll eat it. Take it.
What have you got my pair of hands?
Well, I'm not eating on camera. Okay, so Sorry about this. Is another domestic again.
We got good and left it.
Remember what? Okay, I'm going to move on to the TT ones next. If I can find all three of them. I'm making you choke, am I?
What that was? Rewind.
Rewind.
We don't do domestics. BA.
Domestic fighting.
No, I'm trying to eat a Pringle.
Have we got an Oreo?
Okay, so
Oreo.
I've only got 3 of the TT bike coins. So I'll show these off because I quite like these ones as well. So I'm hoping that you can see them. So that's the first one I got. That's from 1997. Now I believe Steve Fraser can put a comment on here because one of these is very, very low mintage, not the 97 one, and it's worth a bit on eBay. I don't know what Steve Fraser was saying.
My chocolate.
I've also got this one.
What day?
That's quite a nice one. And then the final TT one I've got is this.
Give me a packet of crisps, please.
I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to go that way around. There we go. So they're the ones that I've got. So it's a 98 sales for around £60. So if you have, was it this one? Yeah. If you find this one, the 1998 coin on the back, rather than this one's got 97. I don't think you can see the date on that looking at it. No, you can't. But yeah, that one's got 97 on it. If you find a 98, yeah, there you go. See, it's saying, who's whistling?
Me.
Stop, dude.
No.
So they're those ones. I was going to try and get more, but then I started looking at some of the prices of these coins, and I thought to myself I'd be paying a fortune for some of them. So I now just kind of tend to come across them in change. I put them in the change checker cards because of the fact that it just protects them a little bit more, which is why some of them aren't in the correct angle. So forgive me for that. It's just to say a bit of protection for them.
I didn't know that one.
Which one?
About 1997.
Yeah, 97's one I've got. 98's rare.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's like learning to drive.
Possibly. I've also got this coin. So I don't know too much about most of these Territories coins. It's just when I'm very lucky enough to get them in change, and then I just literally.
That's pretty.
What I tend to do is when I open up my coins that I buy, my package coins from Change Checker and things, I keep the cards, the ones that I don't manage to kill, the card, you know, the blue cards that is, and I tend to put my coins that I quite like in them because it protects them. Thanks, Steve. I'm glad someone knows more about Territories coins than I do. I just get the ones in my change.
I thought a free was a flower.
It is. That was a flower.
Oh, sorry.
This is another one. I'm not sure what this one is, but again, I found this in change. Look at me trying to zoom in so I can see it myself in the screen.
Where's my glasses?
Where's your glasses?
Yeah,
Oh, Sue's going to put on her sexy secretary glasses now. And then I've obviously got the most common one that I tend to find quite a lot of. I found about 7 or 8 of these now. All different years.
Excuse me if I catch running off my duck. Get off my duck!
Rock of Gibraltar, I believe. Quite possibly. Hi there, Susie. Compo Kid 1. His name I don't recognise. Hi. Pleased to see you on our streams. I don't know what it is, so.
Rock of Gibraltar.
Oh, yeah, which one was that one?
There's only one Rock of Gibraltar.
No, not that. All right, cool. It was that one. Yeah, I don't know. I bought this one. This is the 100 centenary, well, obviously World War One, 1914 to 1918. Obviously, got this last year in 2018. Quite like that one. And these next coins are all bigger coins that I bought from Change Check. I think they're all bigger anyway. We'll check in a second. Yeah, they are. This is quite a nice coin. It's in very good condition. I think I've got the smaller one of this, but this is the bigger version from. I don't know. Yeah. So there's that one. There's one of the big ones. Come in that silly Westminster envelope thing. There's one of them. Here's another one. Ooh, this is quite nice. It's a fox. Ooh, quite like that. So I think it's a fox. That's quite a nice one. So again, it's a big coin. Not know what year it's from. I know it tells you on the back, so I'm not silly. So I do quite like that coin. And then my final Territories coin that I've managed to acquire is the next one. I saw someone showing off a dolphin one yesterday. I quite like the dolphin one. I haven't got one of those. However, I have got this one. I don't know what it is, but I got that one from Change Truck, I think it was, or Westminster Collects. I quite like that. So I see these different Territory ones. I say a lot of these I've got in change, but these ones, a couple of the bigger ones I bought, but I quite like that one. So that's my Territories coins, apart from the sets that I've showed off a few times already. But if anyone does want me to show them again, I more than happily will do. So I've got the Peter Pan one. I checked my Peter Pan coins just for those that are interested, and I haven't got any bubbling on mine. Apparently people have got bubbling on their Peter Pan coin, or one of them. The Concorde, I do quite like the Concorde. The Pantomime one, and then finally my Cricket World Cup one. So if anyone wants to see any of those in the package, I'll more than happily show those as well.
I'm just making a brew.
Okay, so
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
You know your Peter Pans?
Yeah.
Do they do one with Wendy on it?
I don't know.
Or is it just purely Peter Pan?
I think it's got a few of them. It's got a crocodile.
Does
on one
anybody
of
else know that one?
them. Have a look.
I will when I've had a brew. I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, Steve said yes.
What about
The bubbling was on the crocodile.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'll open it up again, because mine literally the only thing I take it out of is this actual plastic wrapper that's on the actual thing, because the coins themselves look as if they're also under a sheet of plastic. So I definitely haven't got any bubbling on any of mine from what I can tell, but I'll show them. Oh yeah, there's a Wendy, there's Sue. Or Tinkerbell it is, sorry. And there's Peter Pan. The crocodile in the middle. Yeah, mine look alright, but that's because I probably haven't taken them out of the packaging at all. There we go, that's actually the best shot of the lot. So there's the Peter Pan ones. So I haven't taken mine out at all of the things, so on the edge of the crocodile coin. Well, as we can see, my crocodile coin luckily is in good, well, it hasn't ever come out of the packet, so I don't know. Do you want to have a look at these, love?
Yes, so. Polly.
So I'll leave the coins there for Sue to have a look at in a minute.
It's in the hall.
Hi HMS.
Hi.
Hi Scott. Do you know
Oh, hey there.
when the Queen's 50p are being released?
When she's
It isn't a Queen 50p. It's £2 coin Queen. And
really
I think there's a £5 Queen coin. It's a James Bond 50p that's being released. Yeah, as Sue's just done James Bond theme. So it isn't but Steve says 2020. I don't think it's a Queen's.
Ooh,
yeah, it is. It's £2 and £5 for Queen. It's James Bond and dinosaurs for the 50p's. From what Warren was saying. Yeah, thanks for that, Sue. People can see you jigging in the background. Not a problem. I also promised somebody the other week that I would.
Have the Christmas decorations up. Yay! No.
No.
Next week after Katie's birthday, tell you.
Yeah,
It's
no.
happening.
No.
It's happening.
No.
I can do it while you're at work.
Great.
Yeah. Might fall out the lock, man.
So it's talking about Christmas decorations. That's all Warren's fault.
It's nearly Christmas.
It's not even. We got 13 days to the 1st of December.
Yeah, but Christmas has gone like that. Boom, it's gone.
Good.
No, I like Christmas.
Bar humbug.
That's you.
Yeah.
See?
Whatever.
They'll all get to know you.
Yeah, I know. I don't like Christmas. I hate it. Anyway, I promised that I get my £5 coin out, and so I got this in change off some lady in the canteen. I'm talking, well, obviously about 18 years ago now. So it was the old company that I used to work for.
You can remember that far back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Shocking, that, isn't it? So this is the £5 coin that I got. I took it out of the packaging today because it looked a bit battered in the packaging. It's still pretty good, pristine condition, to be honest.
That's Queen's head.
That's not the Queen's head, it's Queen's mother's head, actually.
Oh, she's very slim there.
There's the Queen. That was back in 2000, so that's the IRB, so that's the fourth portrait. She was younger there.
Right.
Yeah. But that's the front of the coin. There was only like 3-point-something million of these produced. I checked the mintage before. So I managed to get one of those in change.
What's slice?
He's talking about your Christmas trees again.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I am keen on saying no, Steve. It just doesn't work with Sue, unfortunately.
We're never going to do it. I'll do it.
Yeah. That's how I've got this big bald patch on the back of my head.
What, the
It's Sue's thumbprint. See? Alright.
That needs to be more centre. There you go.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You can go there.
What, you got fed up with me now?
No, I'm not fed up yet. I just don't like the hanging over.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. Let's have a quick look, catch up with some of the comments. No. Then Sue put them up without you. Win-win. Decks up. And yeah, that's great thinking, Steve. I won't have to up. You're quite right.
You will. So I'll leave the trees when you get back. It's green twig. All the trees were green.
Oh, we're not putting a big one up. Can't we just
Oh,
put a
is that
small
the one
one
that we
up?
put up here?
Yeah, can't we just put a small one up?
What's the other one?
The one that we plug in and it has lights on it. That
The
does
little
funny.
one.
Yeah.
The next size.
You can't put the. Do we have to put a big horrible
The
thing
one that we
up?
put here last
I
year.
didn't like that one.
We got the massive. We'll discuss it later.
Right, okay. Yeah. Team Sue. No, she doesn't wear the trousers. Size doesn't matter. I tell her that all the time. But anyway, yeah, it's different.
What?
They're talking about the size of Christmas trees there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she thought was being rude there.
Rude?
Never mind, Ollie. We're talking about
That's
Christmas
it.
trees.
That is right. That is right, Steve. I
You
wear
can't
the
be a
trousers,
Christmas tree.
and Sue gives me permission to. Yeah.
It's too small to be a Christmas tree.
Goodbye.
Ollie.
We're talking about Christmas trees here. Anyway, so we got a small Christmas tree. It's about 3 or 4
Oh, no,
foot,
using that little
and it's
dixie
got
thing.
lights on it.
No, it's
Oh, I
not.
use a
That-
massive Christmas
That
tree.
big one's horrible.
The next size up.
No, it's massive. It's
Oh,
horrible.
because it's taller
The
than
one
you.
with the white
Yeah, you put it on the.
star
You put it on the.
that flashes.
Yeah,
Only because it's taller than you,
but
Dad.
it goes right behind the chair. I won't be able to stream.
Oh, do you
Oh,
know?
I have to do it from the sofa again. It's not there.
Only because it's too. It's old.
Ollie, goodbye.
because
It's too big. Yes, Ollie, goodbye.
taller than you.
It is taller than me. Yeah, goodbye.
Can't even see my forehead.
Family.
Yeah. You know your egg here?
Right, go away.
I can see my forehead in it.
You can see your head in my shiny head. Thanks
Yeah,
for that,
so
mate.
I can put spread on it each day.
I don't pledge my head.
You're not like Gaza, are you?
Gather.
Look, we're talking coins here, and you're messing about. Go.
Right, come on. Otherwise, they're all
Gaza.
going to leave us.
They got leave the 2 friendly giants.
There's more than 2 of them, love.
55.
Thanks, Lighty. Lighty's gone back to coins there. You see, very quickly. Well done. Bye, Oliver.
Well fought. When we
Oh,
talk
I'll tell you which coin I like with the Olympics. The,
Ricky Burley.
what's it called? The cross.
Victoria Cross. We are fine.
Told you I'm beginning.
Oh, this is. They didn't see what I saw. She was doing images of which one, and she was doing.
Behave.
Me.
Yeah. Well, the cross,
Oh.
you do that, don't you? You get it in a...
You're making me cry. Will you stop it?
You get
I
it
think
in
you
a...
need to go back upstairs.
You get it... You get it in a net and
You're getting Warren going on. You're getting Warren going on about Christmas trees because you're here. I know you're doing funny hand
Well,
actions.
it's not the hockey stick, it's the one with the minute.
Oh, I'm having not flush.
Anyway, when are we doing these foreign coins?
I think Warren said that you're going to be doing foreign coins between 5 and 8 every Sunday.
Did we have some euros?
Got some cents the other day. 5 cents or whatever it was.
Where did you get that from?
In the 1p hunt.
Oh yes, we did. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, baseball. Baseball?
Baseball.
There isn't a baseball Olympics coin, Steve.
Yeah, there is. It's a ball with a pattern on it inside.
No, I don't actually drink HMS.
Did you have a few tries when you saw
I haven't had a drink since.
Our honeymoon when he couldn't walk straight.
Yeah, that's probably about right actually.
He had a pint of cider.
Yeah, I was drunk on site at one point. Yeah, you're right. I remember.
Lightweight.
It didn't last very long though. The drunk feeling, it was gone within 5 minutes.
That's only because you only had one.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, yeah, no, I haven't drank for years. So we got married in 2002, and yeah, it's about then last time I had a drink. So I've been teetotal since then. I don't know.
What the one we did with the nets?
I think he's trying to find out the Olympic one that you like. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, there you go. Yes, Sunday between 5 and 8. As you can tell, we have a funny household. Forgive our son. He's a typical teenage boy that thinks he's clever and knows everything. Hormonal, that's the one. Spot, very, very, yeah. And our little girl probably asleep, no doubt.
No, she's not. She's watching.
Okay, only
Disney
me
Channel.
interested in the figures for the Olympics. No, go on then, Warren. I don't know what the figures are, so tell us what the brilliant uncirculated Olympic figures are.
Yeah,
by all means, and I'll happily read them out. As Sue says, she's a beginner when it comes to coins.
Absolutely.
So by all means, keep typing them out. I'll let you know. There you go. Oceans would love to know as well, and also Brain. The Brain, sorry. So all of us are interested now to find these vintage figures. I said you're going to be a coin spy. Who? Warren, probably. I'm surprised the guy's still awake, to be honest. He does such a lot on these streams. He does work very hard, yeah.
He's a lovely man.
Can't forgive the Man U shirt. I know, mate.
Oh, that's an old one, that one. You couldn't have these new ones.
We get him the new one every year, right? He gets 3 different Man United shirts every year. The home away and the third kit. And he still wears the goalkeeper kit from like years ago. So I don't know why. You fell out of bed at 3:30 this morning, did you, Warren? That's not good. So yeah, Ollie is a Man United fan. He has been for years. Obviously, we only live about 15-20 minutes drive from where the stadium is. Jump on the M60 and we're there. And we go to Old Trafford quite a bit. He is one of those United fans that actually goes to the match and watches it. And he does, go. But lots of United fans, unfortunately, don't do that, as we know.
What, shout?
Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. Another big firm that's just getting as much money as they can do.
My sister.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm using your TV thing as my hair.
Your hair looks right. How come you still get your sexy glasses on?
Because I'm reading.
Alright, okay.
So I've just advertised. This is Dyer on what you call it?
Lovely. They're Kylie glasses, that's why I call them sexy.
Kylie Minogue's not sexy, she's old. She's older than me.
Is she?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's 50.
Well, not that much older than you then.
Don't go there. Do not go there.
I can hear that.
You're on countdown.
Am I? That's nice. Okay.
Ooh, I'm going to kill you there then.
So for those that don't know yet, there is some videos on Ian's site already of some of the Gruffaloes going into circulation. I think there's a couple of videos from what I've seen. And I know I feature in one of them. I think one Hannah featured in some. So we are obviously, you see some of the CJs posting out the coins as well. Oh, there's lots more things coming through. So let's have a quick look at this then. So hi Javid, sorry mate. Nice to see you again. Hi Marie. HMS.
I'm disappearing in a minute.
He must be a true supporter, still wearing the shirt, considering when Man United are in the league. He is, yeah, he definitely still supports United. Okay, let's have a game. What coin from BU Olympics do you think is the lowest minted? Well, I would say, well, I would be guessing and saying it would be the football one, but now you're going to tell me it isn't the football one. So I would guess.
You're digging yourself out there, Steve.
Oh, what's he put?
Kylie, that is. Not that Sue isn't nice to you, obviously. I'll stop digging this hole now, I think. Still love you.
Fair enough.
You've got one thumbs down.
I always get thumbs down. I'm not bothered. As Warren says, when you get your thumbs down, it just means someone's actually taking the time to read it, look at it, and think, "What a plonker," and put the thumb down. You know, I'm not bothered. It just means that someone. It just means that someone's, you know,
had the time to look at it and then.
Exactly. So it doesn't worry me the slightest. I want to be the highest. I think the highest up now has been 5. I want to get 6 or 7. That'd be great. Not that I'm encouraging people to do it, because I think I'm the worst at it. So if people give me a thumbs down, that's fine. At least they've been bothered to watch me.
I'm going to cry.
It's Steve saying this. Oh, Marie says there's some rope down that hole. Okay, so Warren, we're still waiting. Someone's guessed. Ocean, sorry, has guessed it's wrestling. I said football because obviously the football was the rare one, but I'm probably guessing that both of us are wrong. So let's go for a total stab in the dark and say something like the Blue Peter one, which isn't the Blue Peter one, but you know what I mean. The
Blue Peter patch.
No, it's not. No. Sailing. Steve's saying sailing.
Yeah,
sailing. Okay, so that's the lowest figure. So which coin had the lowest figure? 114,334 was the mintage figure. Which one are we talking? Oh, Silly as is. I don't know what's happened there. I think he's. I didn't see the messages. Oh, it doesn't matter. Gold ball. Oh, what's the gold ball? That's interesting, because that obviously isn't the rarest one in the normal ones, as we all know. That is quite interesting. I'm going to get the mintage of the gold ball now, just for my interest. 2011 gold ball, 1,615,500. So I didn't realise it'd be that one. So go on, enlighten us. How many out there are the football one? No, I know how much the blue. In actual fact, if people are interested in the Blue Peter one, someone is currently selling a Blue Peter one on eBay. No, we've missed it. Went for £110 without the packaging. I was just having a look how much it went for out of curiosity, because it didn't have the package on it. Obviously the one that I've got, as we know, has got the packaging, but yeah, I saw it earlier on eBay. Gold balls. I can grab my coin. I'll just get Katie's coin book out and I'll show you the gold ball.
I don't know what that one is.
Okay. I think it's that one. I think Kate's on the way down. I'm just getting the gold ball out. Forgive me. These coin apples, the kids have got really tight. There we go.
Oops, it's a funny start. Better to remove this misunderstood. Oh yeah, I read it. You're all right.
Oh, I didn't read it, mate. That's not a problem. Don't worry. Here's the gold ball, 50p. So there's your gold ball.
That looks like this thing that you do at school in PE. You swing the ball around and you.
Let go. That's a hammer.
Oh, is it something shot?
That's the shot put. Shot put and hammer throw.
Yeah.
Don't know. So that's the gold ball. So if anyone doesn't know what any of the other Olympic coins look like, then obviously feel free, and we're more than happy to tell you those. Out of the 29 football ranks at number, I don't know, the highest minted coin is only 188,262. I don't know then. Where's it come, Warren? I'm guessing it's near the top. No idea what gold ball is or handball, but it's classed as Olympic sports in 2012. Has a swell effect on the coin. That's right. I've just showed the coin, mate. Football is the highest minted. You're joking. So the lowest minted on the actual coins that come out is the highest minted on the brilliant uncirculated. That is weird.
Now I'm going.
Are you going now?
I'll be upstairs watching you.
Okay. Bye, Sue.
See ya.
Sue's upstairs. Yay.
What do you mean, yay?
How many people want Sue to do a stream on her own?
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, she wouldn't know what she's doing. There you go. She said
I've got to
no.
look after Katie.
Okay. Ton explain the offside rule.
Ooh.
I don't think that offside rule is correct anymore, to be honest with you, Steve. I think it's on the coin. I think it's now outdated. But who knows? Athlete attempt to score by rolling the ball equipped with bells
Ding ding.
into the opposing team's goal. All right, okay, so that's what goal ball is. Yeah, don't know. Archery. I think the archery is very plain. Susan would be great, you think? There you go. Silly as thinks she'll be good.
What, on street?
Yeah. Offside rule fetches £10 up on eBay. I think you're probably looking more than that now. I think it's around about 12 or 15 quid for the. I think you're very lucky if you get it for about £10 on eBay. That's one of the coins I got stung with many moons ago. But unfortunately, the brain. It's a ball with. Yeah, Bell. Okay. Oh, Bella.
Oh, it's because I went ding ding. Oh, what, the cat?
No, not our cat. The goal ball.
I'm getting confused.
Okay, love. See you in a bit. Okay.
You're supposed to say you're intelligent, really.
Am I?
Not you, me.
Right. Okay. See you later. I just dug myself a hole there, didn't I? Thanks for that, Steve. Okay, so if anybody does want me to discuss any coins, there's 19 of you out there watching. I can see some comments are going on, so please feel free to have a quick chat. There's 20 again now. I believe I've got a thumbs down. Yay! So I don't mind as long as they're taking their time to watch me and put a thumb down on me. Then they're it's only like Sue does on my forehead anyway, so it's absolutely fine. So yeah, we started off the stream by saying obviously the penguins are now back in stock at Ian's website, and I showed off some of my territories coins, I should say, and that's pretty much what we've done so far. I finished off my 2p's now, and I found another one which was from the Republic of Ireland, an Era 2p. So I promised one of our viewers on here when he comes to the mint, and I see him at the mint again, that the 3 2p's that I've found from territories, I'll be giving him those. Well, it was 2. I'm now going to be giving him 3 of the territories 2p's, because I not really bothered about 2p's. As we know, it's 50p's. I've never been on Pubjoy. I think I probably will be going on there at some point. Although I have to lock away my bank card so I don't spend an absolute fortune. So there we go. Laugh out loud, you thought you said golden balls and just thought of Jasper Carrot. Do you know, my friend Pete looks like Jasper Carrot, and I've nicknamed him Jasper, and the name's stuck. Other people think he looks like Jasper Carrot as well. So he hates me for saying it, but I think it's quite funny. So yeah, I remember that show. It was absolutely brilliant when Split or Steal, etc. And yeah, my friend looks like Jasper Carrot, so I tell people he doesn't like it, but I think it's quite funny. They say the truth hurts, don't they? Is Jasper Carrot still alive? Yes, so he is. So if anybody wants to see not Olympic coins, sorry, I can show them as well if you want, but the penguin coins again, let me know and I'll happily show them off to you again. So they are available on Ian's website. There's about 100 of them in stock, so if anybody does want them, I suggest you jump on there and purchase them soon. This is my favourite one out of the lot. So they are there, as it's a set of 5. I can't remember how much they're selling for. I know that Brain or Warren said before, but I can't remember how much they were selling for. My memory's like a sieve. So that's absolutely fine. Are you back upstairs now, Sue? Are you back on? Okay, so we will get Sue on a bit more. I know Ian's keen on her to basically do some of the. Hi Tracy Morris. I think Ian is keen for Sue to do some streaming. I think Hannah is. I know apart from the brain, obviously, The Brains are international female. Hannah's the only female CJ in the UK. So I think Ian is trying to get, possibly, we want Louise obviously, but I think Lou's going to be doing a stream soon. And we're hoping that, well, maybe Sue might join in. The only thing is, Sue is not very technically minded when it comes to working the computer, and also she doesn't know anything about coins, so it's just literally her having a chat. Some people may not mind that, some people might get a bit angry about Sue just coming on and having their chat about coins, so about anything random and coins, so it totally depends. I've also showed off my favourite 50p that I found in change. It isn't this one I bought, but there we go. Actually, I still got 2 of them. I don't know how I've managed to get the second one, but there you go. Yeah, might come down in a bit. Just difficult with our daughter. Yeah, Katie at the minute's been having quite a few hypos with her diabetes, so, and she's not always aware. We had to buy a special device that sits on. So like I got my sensor the other day, which is on there. Katie's got a special device that sits on it, and it gives you it lets you know when you're going hypo, because Katie's got no awareness of it whatsoever. I'm very lucky, I'm fully aware, so if my sugars drop, I know that they're dropping, but our Katie hasn't got awareness whatsoever, and quite poetically it's called Meow Meow, and as Susie's put a name up, and we've got a few cats in the house, so it's quite nice. In actual fact, one of our cats woke us up the other night because Katie was low, and then the Meow Meow another couple of minutes later, which was quite uncanny. So the cats must have a sixth sense like the dogs do, I suppose. Yeah, magic, that's the one. So yeah, so if anyone does want me to show off any coins or discuss any coins, I've got those other territory runs like the Concord and things out just in case. I've obviously got my coin set next to me, and I pulled out Katie's book because it's the first one that comes to hand, and it's got every circulated 50p there. My snowman arrived the other day, the latest snowman coins. I finally got those through. Took a few days for those to arrive, and obviously I know the last snowman from last year is quite popular, so if anyone wants to look at any of those coins or obviously discuss anything, please feel free to do so. Obviously we are doing the Christmas raffle that was introduced or thought of by I can't remember the lady's name now. She was in the stream early on with Warren. Angela, that's it. So Angela thought it might be an idea to do a Christmas tree raffle for a charity. The charity is basically children with terminal illness. I know it's based in Blackpool, but I can't remember the name of the charity. But there is a charity, obviously, that we are doing the Christmas raffles for. It's £5 an entry. 3 entries will win a prize. And then obviously the rest of the money's, all the money's going to charity. We have all been donating coins, and we're sending them to Steve Fraser, Dragon Lord Coins, who's also obviously been in the stream a little bit. His details, I think, are on Ian's website of where to send the coins to. Who on here has ordered? Oh, so Oceans just said that who on there has ordered Gibraltar coins. I haven't ordered any myself. Steve Fraser might have, because he does do a lot of territories coins. I have a lot of territories coins. But as I say, we are doing a Christmas raffle. I sent my donation in. There we go. It's Donna's Dream House. Thanks so much, HMS. So I sent my coins into Steve. He received them yesterday, which is great. I'm quite glad he has received them. So I believe there's silver proofs and all kinds of coins being donated, which is great. There's also other raffles and things on the website still available to be purchased. I haven't checked what they are just recently, but there is obviously still things on Ian's website there. And I say he's also going to be, well, not Ian, but a member of Ian's team is going to be updating the website with some of the more of their coins they've now got in over the next forthcoming days. Ian is, as we know, taking a little bit of a break, unfortunately, due to family issues or family commitments. So please try and avoid sending in messages, etc. Obviously, any queries in relation to anything from the Great British Coin Hunt, please send it through to obviously the Great British Coin Hunt, John, etc., or people in the office team there, because obviously Ian just needs a bit of family time. So please, obviously, bear that in mind if anyone's got any urgent queries. Also, in relation to the streams now, it's been confirmed today that we're going to be doing a segment on a Sunday between 5 and 8 where we're going to be showing off international coins. Don't forget also it is next week, isn't it? Yeah, next week John Gamble is doing his American coins on the 23rd, which is another good thing for people to tune into if you haven't seen some of the coins that we got. I think people have also been sending John coins. He's quite happy to have people send him coins. However, he does request that you put a stamped address envelope in them. Oceans, if you have a question, feel free to fire away. If I don't know the answer, I'm sure that someone may do. It's in the stream. So John Gamble was quite happy to have people send coins to him. As long as you have a stamped address envelope, then he will send the coins back to you. So please, if anyone wants to send those in, please feel free to do so. And obviously, as we all know, we've got our lovely, I was going to say gents, but of course the brain's a nice lady as well. So our lovely friends from across the pond in the US that also are streaming for us as well. You've got a question about them, as in meaning the Gibraltar coins. I honestly don't know if I say anything about them. So Steve Fraser, if he's still on, I don't know if he's still on, but Steve normally buys coins. He gets a lot of coins from Gibraltar. He's also got like the loan from Isle of Man, so he may be able to help you. It might be worth. I think he's in tomorrow. He's doing the 12 till 5 stream, so it might be worth asking Steve the question. Cool. It's about the website Gibraltar. I haven't even heard of it. So I don't know. I don't even know if Steve's still on. Steve, are you still on there? If you are, do you know anything about the website that Oceans is questioning? I've got a question over. Or anyone else that's out there? Obviously, I know we're tuned in for the Great British Coin Hunt. However, there may be some people here that have used the website, and if that's the case, if you can obviously help Oceans out, that'd be very much appreciated. So it's obviously coin related. I don't think he is by the looks of it. I could quickly give him a message. Steve, are you still question mark Oceans has a question? Okay, so I just messaged Steve anyway, sent him a personal text. So hopefully Oceans, he'll answer that if he's not in the stream, and he might be able to give you an answer to your question. Hopefully that may be able to help you, or Steve may be able to help, hopefully. Okay, so so tonight, I say the order obviously after myself is going to be the lovely Hannah, and then obviously Hannah will be followed again by our lovely friends across in the US. So I've, as I say, come on in relation to, I started off showing the Territories coins, are the ones that I've got in my collection. I know I haven't got very many Territories. It's because I have got another set in there in my case, which I haven't bought out yet. It's just because it's the biggest one in there. It's Queen Jubilee and Queen Wedding coin set. So I will eventually at some point show those off as well. It's just they come in a big, like, massive A4 folder, and it's a bit of a pain to get out the case. So I will show those off eventually. I kind of give you a sneak glimpse of those on Thursday night. So I will at some point show those off as well if people are interested in seeing them. But so my main passion is for obviously UK 50p's. Although I am getting more and more tempted to start doing the £2 coins. Sue and I were discussing that earlier on actually, in relation to the £2 coins. And I also showed off my £5 coin, which I got in change about 18 years ago, which is quite nice. Okay, so Ocean's saying that ordered 3 snowman coins from them end of October. Email invoice shows no detail other than the amount paid. Also, nowhere to log in on the site to see my order. Yeah, I don't know anything about them, as I say, I'm afraid. There should be, though, normally, as the brain just brought up, somewhere with like a contact number or a help page, normally at most websites. But I don't know if anyone else has ordered from them. I hope that you obviously sort it out as quick as possible, Oceans, and you get your snowman coins. However, when you're saying the snowman, is that the last year's snowman or this year's snowman, or is it indeed different snowman coins altogether? I don't know too much about, say, the coins from Gibraltar. Okay, so if anybody else is watching out there, so we've got 20 people watching. I'm not sure how many. Steve's back now. Cool. Not very good. You had a plumbing issue. Sorry, mate. I hope you sorted that out. You know, with water escaping everywhere. So hopefully that's been sorted out for you. So Oceans had a question in relation to a company called GibraltarStamps.com. I'm not sure if you can answer the question. I know the brain is trying, obviously, to possibly help as well. I've never ordered from them. I don't know too much about them, so I don't know if you do, Stephen, if you can help or in any way. In relation to my good self, I don't even know too much about Pobjoy, is it? So I need to jump on their site at some point and look at their 50p's. Although, as I tend to be more interested in the UK ones. However, some of the Christmas ones I have been getting my attention just lately, especially that one that Warren was showing off before on the Christmas card. That looked quite nice. I could possibly send that to a couple of people. It'd be different. Or give it to a couple of people. I can think of 2 people off the top of my head I wouldn't mind getting that card for, because it's quite a nice looking card. One is upstairs, a little girl called Katie, and the other one's possibly my friend. They got quite a nice card, and we collect 50p's, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so Steve's now hopefully being able to help Oceans. So, as I say, in relation to coins or any other questions, please feel free to fire them away. If you want me to show off any of my other coins, then please feel free to do so. Also, Global Hunter, thanks so much, is also now jumping in or doing a chat in, talking in relation to the coins that Oceans has ordered. So that's great. I'm glad that we can hopefully help. Pobjoy, yeah, I know. I'm trying to avoid the link because I'm not just money and I don't want to at this time. It's Christmas and we've got the mint and things, so I'm trying to avoid the website, and I probably will do for a bit longer. Although saying that, I bought the 3 most important Christmas presents already. We'll see. I might have a look later on. We'll see. Cool. So hopefully Global and Steve are helping the lovely Oceans out. That's pretty awesome. So in relation to any questions, any queries, please feel free to fire them at me. You've got me for another hour and 8 minutes in relation to obviously anything 50p or indeed any other queries that people may have. So I was finish off my £2 coin hunt, 2p coin hunt, sorry. So I've managed to get all my 2p's ready for the 1st of December, which happens to be a Sunday. So I definitely will be able to be going on some of those auctions and trying to get things that are auctioned off. I'm not sure exactly how many 2p's and 1p's I've got that are unmagnetized. I haven't actually physically checked. Hi Andrew, I'm led to believe that according to Steve Fraser, I've got one that's quite a nice one to get hold of, because it was from a certain year that a lot of them were magnetic. However, there's a handful that weren't, or not many that weren't magnetic. So I've got one of them. That's also been put in my 2p coins that I'm not technically doing too much with. So I've got 4 of them. I've got 3 territories ones, which is going to a gen that comes on this site, and then that one. I'll bring all 4 of them to the mint with me, because the chances are either Ian or Steve will want that 1998, I think it was, one that is non-magnetized, because as I say, I don't really have too much use for it, but I believe it's too valuable to be auctioning off as one of the coins to auction, so I won't put it in auction. However, I will be giving it to either Steve or Ian when we get to the Mint in January. For those that don't know, there's a few of us going to the Royal Mint in January. We're going on the 20. Ian's going down the 23rd, all being well. I'm going down the 24th with a load of the others, etc. from the Great British Coin Hunt, and obviously we're having the tour on the 25th. We time of our tour on the 25th is 1 o'clock, so if people want to come down and what are Territories coins that you all mentioned? Okay, the Brain Territories coins are from what we call the Channel Islands, so places like Guernsey, Jersey, Gibraltar. The penguins are from the Falklands, and then you've also got Isle of Man. The Isle of Man ones are quite popular, especially the TT ones, etc. And the Isle of Man also produce lots and lots of other coins like the Peter Pan. I think Peter Pan comes from there. Concord, all those kind of coins all come from the territories. You wish you could come over. You'll a couple of days before. All right, the Royal Mint. Yeah, it'd say the Royal Mint's pretty cool. What was a 2p, Scott? I'd never heard of a 1998 one. It's just the normal Britannia one. It's just not the Britannia, the normal Feathers 2p. There's certain dates that you need to have a look out for. So there's the obviously 2017 low mintage year, the 2008 Feathers 2p, and there's also a small amount of the Feathers 1998 were non-magnetic, and I got one of them. I found one of them today. It looked too shiny to be. I was questioning if it was a a proper coin, and I asked Steve, and Steve told me that yeah, it's quite a rare one to keep hold of. So I've kept that to say it's either Steve or Ian will get that off me when I go to the Mint, which is pretty good. Hi there, Mighty. That's fine, mate. Don't worry. Yeah, I haven't got my skeleton on today. So yeah, so there's that was the other coin that I found today, the non-magnetic one, because there wasn't many of them that were put into. They were all supposed to be metal, but obviously not those particular ones or whatever they make the coins out of nowadays. And I've got a copper one by the looks of it, which is quite nice. So it's pretty cool. So hopefully, yes, I'll be certainly giving that out at some point at the Mint. We've also so we're going on the 20th. It's the tour that we're doing is the on the 25th at 1 o'clock. The Strike Carone, we don't know too much about them. I know Warren does, but obviously he's been sworn to secrecy, so we don't know what the Strike Carone is going to be. However, I know that obviously we'll be getting them. So if anyone does fancy coming to the Royal Mint and meeting us, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Obviously, I appreciate that some people it might be a bit too far away, or obviously there's lots going on probably in January after Christmas, etc. Steve Fraser and I were also talking, because I know Steve's still on, we're also talking possibly about doing a TT or going to the Isle of Man, possibly watching a bit of the TT when it's on, and also doing a £250 bank run, or maybe more, I don't know, it depends how much we get when we go, and see what Territories coins we can find. You never know, I might find another snowman, and then I'll have 3 of them, which would be great. So yeah, we might be doing that. Oh right, I didn't realise that. And I wasn't looking out for that either. Oh well, I've cashed all mine back in now as well, HMS. That's a bit worrying. I didn't even look for that one. So apparently according to HMS, and this does ring a bell. There's a 1983 2p with new pence wrote on it. So for those that don't know, when the 2p, 1p and the 50p were first re-released, they actually put new pence on it rather than 2p, or they now got 50p or 2p written on them. I noticed for the first couple of years when they first released, because we changed decimalisation, and they had obviously, sort of looks of it, in 1983 there was a misprint. We had a new pence rather than the 2p, and they go for quite a lot of money, which is great. There wasn't any 1983. Oh, Thank goodness for that. I'd lost out on hundreds of pounds there, Sue, there was. Thank goodness. I know you was helping me check, but I don't know ones have I checked if there was any of those, but it's a bit late now. They've all gone back to they've been cashed back in, haven't they? Such is the life, but that's cool. Mighty Group has put on, can I ask people's views on the Taylor of Gloucester coins? You're sat on 10 bags wondering whether it's worth. To be honest with you, the Taylor of Gloucester, there was only 3 point something million of them out there. So if you can afford to keep hold of them, then I would say yes. Because I know that obviously 10 bags and if there's £20 in each one, you're looking at 200 quid. However, I would say yes is the answer. Because at this point, the mintage of them isn't that high. So people may become more desirable to get that coin. So I personally wouldn't, definitely wouldn't get rid of them at the minute. If you got them and you can afford to keep hold of them, I would keep hold of them because things will only go up in value the more people realise how scarce that coin is going to be. All of the 2018 Peter Rabbit set are quite low mintage. Yeah, don't blame you, mate. I would certainly sit on them 100%, definitely. I know a friend of mine's sitting on some Paddingtons from last year, so yeah, I think they're also going to, because only 5 million of them, the scarcer or the more that people start collecting them, the scarcer they're going to come, and you know people will want them. So I would definitely keep hold of them for definite. Is there a car share heading past Sheffield to the Mint? I don't think there probably is, to be honest. I don't know. There may be someone. It's worth asking the question. Put it on here. HMS has put, oh, £20. There you go. So you can get those Taylor Gloucesters for £20 at the minute. So definitely, you've already doubled your money pretty much on those coins as it stands at the moment. HMS, the money is in the Tittlemaus as everyone is focused on Flopsy and Peter Rabbit. Again, yeah. I tend to find when I've been doing my 50p's, although I haven't done any 50p's this week, I avoided 50p's this week because I was concentrating on the 1 and 2p's to try and get enough for me to do the auction. Although I'll be doing my 50p's soon, and I'll be on again tomorrow, to be honest. And the 50p's, yeah, I've only found Flopsies and Peter Rabbit recently. For those that are aware, I think in the last couple of hunts I did, I found about 4 Peter Rabbits and 3 Flopsies. All of mine have now been distributed to people that didn't have them. I gave my last Peter Rabbit away for an NHS coin. I swapped it for an NHS coin the other day. So yeah, Tittlemaus I think is going to be quite a nice one to keep hold of. If anyone's got that, definitely. 1.7 million of that one, because the other ones are, everyone else is more interested in them. Steve, that's absolutely fine, mate. Don't worry. I understand you got problems with your boiling, you got anything leaking, or totally get that. You'd get Paddington up as a bad job. Personally, I haven't got them. I did have some Paddingtons, but I sent them. I sent some to Ian, and I said my friends got some of the last ones from last year, the station ones in particular. But yeah, there's about 5 million of each of them. Although, again, 5 million isn't a high mintage when people start wanting that coin. But yeah, the Peter Rabbit is obviously going to be more popular because of the other year sets that have happened in the background. Yeah, definitely. I would certainly wear something warm, Steve. I hope Tittlemaus comes in too, as I've got 12 bags. Yeah, mate, if you've got that many bags of Tittlemaus, keep it. There's only 1.7 million of them out there. So if you've got 12 bags of it, definitely worth keeping them. It's a pity you haven't got 10 or 12 bags of the Peter Rabbit and Flopsy, because then you definitely would be quizzing on those ones. Steve just put okay, so Steve's obviously answering there for Oceans. Oh, there you go. Steve's saying he bought a bag of Tittlemaus for £69. A bit more than you wanted to spend, but reasonable to sit on at £3.50 each. So there you go, Mighty. Just from Steve's comment there, you're making quite a good saving, or a good good thing to have those bags. You got 7 bags of the Peter Rabbit as well, mate. You're doing fantastic. If that is the case, you got all those sat there. They're going to be, say, a lot of those are going quite expensive now. So I think you're definitely you know, happy to sit on those for a bit. Definitely, I certainly would if I had them. Although I don't sell them, so I would end up sitting on them and giving them away anyway for face value, knowing me. But that's just the way I am. But yeah, anyone that's out to make money on them, definitely keep hold of those coins. They're well worth it. That's too expensive, Steve. £60 all day. To be honest with you, HMS, again, give it a bit of time, and these coins are all going to go up in value because of the fact that there was only 1.4 of the Peter Rabbit and Flopsy, and there was only 1.7 of Tittle Mouse and Taylor Gloucester, and you had 3.4. So if you know the price of the puddle duck at the minute, if you can imagine, just one puddle duck is 12 to 15 pounds because there's only 2.1 million of them. The other ones are going to, stands a reason, go up quite a lot. So unfortunately, Mighty hasn't got any Flopsy. Yeah, it's funny. I kept saying when they were talking about the Flopsy Bunny and the Peter Rabbit that I thought Flopsy was the rarest, and I thought Flopsy was going to be the rarest. But then when the mintage figures were released, they're both identical at 1.4 million. The other funny thing is, obviously, this scarcity index that's Change Checker released, Flopsy is more scarce than Peter Rabbit. So I still think that there's something odd there, because obviously Flopsy, in my opinion, still is the rarer one of the 4. However, the mintage figures don't show that. But again, it just shows that Change Checker maybe agree with me. However, I don't understand their scarcity index because technically, the mintage, if it goes on mintage figures, they should be the same. And obviously, from what we've heard of the mintages, it isn't. So a bit odd. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there you go. So Steve's got a few bags of Peter and Flopsy at the minute. £3 a coin buy in bulk uncirculated post office bags from HMS. I noticed Westminster shoot a bunk price up 1 week prior to the figures coming out. Yeah, I'm not sure if certain companies get or a certain company that has other branches, whatever you want to look at it, if they get the mintage figures early. I honestly don't know. I don't know too much about that. I don't tend to get involved in the politics or the. I get my coins quite openly, as people say. I go for, these, because I just rip the packaging open and take my coin out and put it in my coin books, and that is exactly what I do. I've kept some of the packaging to keep my territories coins in because I think they're a nice packet to keep my coin. If Ian had those packets, I'd be buying them off Ian. But unfortunately, he hasn't. He doesn't get given the opportunity that other people get, which I think is naughty. And I've said that a few times now. I really don't care if people watch and don't agree with me. I think it's naughty that smaller businesses like Ian's and Steve's, etc., anybody out there can't buy the coin and then put their own packaging on it. If certain companies can do that, why can't the rest of them? I just think it's wrong. And if Ian had these coins available at £3.99 or £4.50 as they are now, then I'd buy them off Ian rather than off other people. However, because I know Ian's postage is cheaper than theirs, it's the postage that I think is wrong. So I'd more than happily, if Ian ever got that opportunity, which I hope he does, then obviously I will get them off Ian, and I would have no hesitation in that. Ian knows what I'm like, and he knows that I will get them the cheapest place because I'm not interested in the packaging. I just want the coin, and it's as simple as that for myself. But yeah, absolutely, we all support small businesses. I just think it's wrong the way that the Mint and other people may treat other companies. I think Steve's has put there. I don't know. So Steve's put his comment on. I won't read that on camera, but you can probably all read that anyway. Actually, do you know what? I'm not really bothered. I will read it. So Mighty's put here. He's noticed Westminster knew that the coins prices went up, basically because they went up a week before the mintage figures come out. And Steve's put he noticed that to either 288 in the hand of Royal Mint or can read the future. Again, I hear the stories. I believe Ian 100%, and you know, people have their own opinions on this thing, on things. I know for a fact that Ian can only get packaged coins, and I think he should give them the opportunity to get the unpackaged coins, like the other companies get. But if they did that, then they would lose. I would go straight to Ian. So, and I'm sure other people would as well. And also, Ian has to get the coin. It's distributed from the mint, get flown to wherever it gets flown to, and then Ian has to buy it from then and gets flown back. I think it's somewhere in the Netherlands or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And they have to come back, so it takes Ian longer to get the coins as well. Which is there's a whole video explaining about suppliers, and that Ian at the time was given one supplier to pick from rather than a list of suppliers. So there's lots of that out there on these videos that Ian's posted. High Coin Snatcher. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff that's happened that definitely does seem quite underhand and a bit naughty. So, you know, unfortunately these things happen, don't they? So Coin Hunter managed to quite often post bunk packs day of release. Notify you getting them. Yeah, absolutely. It's from Holland, Netherlands that Ian gets them from. That's cool. Mighty's saying he wish he had made the most of that information, Dragon Lord, but it's something to watch out for in the future, absolutely. So yeah, as I say, in relation to some of the things I know that have happened to Ian, I do think some of it is very, very naughty and underhand. I don't understand why Ian, you know, can't basically get just a coin and sell it at the same price. You know, if he can only get the packaged coin and they're like £10 that he has to sell them for, because he gets them for like £7 or £8 or whatever price he gets on them, then you know he then has to try and make a profit. Which if you then get these other companies that get the unpackaged coin and can sell it at £4.50, they're being undercut straight away, which is, you know, not fair. So I think every small company that's a coin seller should be given the same opportunity that some of the bigger companies that are coin sellers get. And I just call that fair practice. I don't see why they're not given the same opportunity that other people are. You know, if you can prove that you distribute and buy and sell coins, as Ian clearly has done, then he should be given the opportunity, in my opinion. You know, to basically get the coin and then put it in his own package and sell it. Why shouldn't he be given the same opportunity that the others are given? It's just a bit naughty and a bit underhand. That's just my opinion on it. We're obviously all entitled to our opinion, but not everybody agrees with that opinion, which again is why I was quite happy, and I will openly say quite happy, to put the Gruffalo into circulation, and I'll be happily to do any more in the future, because of the fact that, you know, the coins that are all being bought out that aren't put in circulation, I think is also wrong. Why can't everybody have the opportunity to get the coins? And I've said in numerous of my videos, they bring up coin albums where you can't physically get the coin for the book. I know I sound like a broken record, it just gets my goat, it really does. It's so annoying. They sell these books and you physically cannot get all the coins unless you buy them from shops. You know, it's just naughty. Give everybody the same opportunity to get the coin, put them all in circulation is what I say. I can understand, you know, there's a market out there for these coins, and I get that, and you know, I totally understand that. But then, if that's the case, give everybody the opportunity to sell it at a cheaper price. Give them all the same rights. It's common sense. Give everyone an equal playing field. They've got their own choice to where to buy from. I say I'm not in any way, shape, or form. The customer service I've always had from, you know, Westminster when I've ordered from is absolutely brilliant. And you know, I've watched some of the girls' videos from Change Check, and I think, you know, they're probably really nice people as well. I just don't understand why Ian isn't given the same opportunity as they are. And I hope he does get the same opportunity. I keep saying it on most of my streams, and I really don't care if people don't agree. I think it's the fairest way of doing things. Everyone should be given the same right. But that's just that, you know, the way that I see it. So I say, in relation to the coins being distributed, as we all know, Peter Rabbit happened. 2019 one has gone. They're all in circulation that Ian was putting out. The Gruffalo is nearly all out in circulation. There's a lot more Gruffalos now out there, which is really, really good. So the Gruffalos are out there. They're being distributed. I put mine out. I was quite lucky. I was actually given, most people are given 10 to put out. I was given 20. And I put all of mine out at the same time. As you see my video, it's been uploaded. The videos are available on my YouTube, or indeed they're on Ian's YouTube now. They're being uploaded on that as well. So people can see that those coins are out there, and they're being distributed. We've obviously got a mark on them, so we know that they come from the Great British Coin Hunt. Anyone that put the coin out knows where the mark is. We're not going to say, because obviously we were all given our own coin to keep with the COA, and anyone that's bought the COA coin also knows where the mark is, but obviously none of us are going to reveal that, because we want people to find it in the change, and then people know where they found it, and they can verify that it is one of Ian's. You know, Coin Snatcher, I'm beginning to think that myself 100%, and I've been doing my own research. You know, I've taken Ian's word because I trust Ian, I love and respect Ian, and he knows that. And after I met him on that mint trip last time, I knew the guy knew what he was talking about. So to be honest with you, I didn't really have to do much research, because it's clear as day. However, you know, it's what people think, isn't it? You know, I don't need to put words into people's mouths. You know, absolutely, everyone should be given the same opportunity. Totally, and you know, I'm totally supporting Ian. I always will do. You know, I think that Ian is awesome, and he should be given the same right. And in actual fact, I hope Ian does win the award, because of the fact, just even if it, or I hope Ian's recognised for the amount of work he's doing for charity now as well. Because obviously, as much as Ian is, you know, a business and he's trying to make money, etc., which, you know, all businesses do, I think he's been very fair by putting these coins into circulation, giving everybody that opportunity to find the coin. And not just that, but also we've done the CEO sleep out. Warren's doing the one for Mind, which I think is a brilliant charity. I've got my own personal reasons for thinking that. One day I may say a bit more. I know I've mentioned it's about my lad, and obviously I love my lad more than anything, just like my daughter and my wife. But you know, I won't go too much into it at this point. There's lots in there that I could mention, that with our Ollie that's kind of well, it doesn't matter, so I won't mention it now. I will mention it to a few people that go on the mint as well, because there's quite a bit out there. It's quite interesting, let's put it that way. Some of the things that our Ollie deals with pretty, but I say the charity itself that Warren's doing is absolutely brilliant. That's Mind. So we are still looking for, I know I say it again every week, and I'm so sorry for doing it. I just think it's such a great charity, and you know, hats off to Warren for doing it. And I want all of you, if you can, even just £1, it doesn't worry the amount. Warren's trying to get to £250 through the admin part of the Great British Coin Hunt. Please bear in mind though, if you do want to give to Warren to go around the mint in drag, he's trying to raise £250. I've donated already, and I know there's quite a few of us that have. Please go through the admin site. There is a £1 charge on it as well for the postage, but give a little as much as you can do. So there's 1 in 4 people with mental health issues in the UK. It's an honest fact. I know that because I work for a company that deals with, well, basically I work for a healthcare company, and we know that 1 in 4 people have mental health issues. There's lots of things out there. There's things like Healthy Mind. There is the Mind site. There's the Great White Wall. There's lots of things out there that help people with mental illness, and I can't stress it enough. 1 in 4 people have mental problems. They don't. It could be the smallest thing. OCD. I have a bit of that. I'm sure a lot of people can vouch for that one. But you know, stress, anxiety, depression, all of that is mental health. It's becoming more and more publicised. More people are talking about it. It's not such a thing to not talk about it anymore. So the charity that Warren's giving to is absolutely brilliant, and please, if you can, donate. in relation to obviously other charities and things, there's more charities coming up that Ian will help donating to, etc. So as I say, Ian deserves a lot more credit than what he gets. You know, people, he may have started out because, you know, being unhappy with the mint and, you know, putting coins in circulation for those kind of things. However, you know, since then this channel's grown, everything else has grown, and he's doing a lot for charity, etc. So again, credit where credit's due. The guy deserves, you know, praise. So if he can get some recognition for that, even if it's just, you know, people subscribing, then that's absolutely brilliant as well. You know, he's currently on 4.2 thousand subscribers. He has said when he gets to 5,000, he'll be auctioning off a gold coin. We all know he auctioned off a gold coin a few weeks ago, and that went for, I think it was 375 A to Z 10p's. The next one is again for A to Z 10p's, but it's also for other coins as well, like certain 50p pieces. I could run through some of those now. I can remember some of them on the top of my head, but it's things like the Olympic ones, etc. You know, keep collecting those, because when we get to 5,000 subscriber giveaway, or not giveaway, when we get to 5,000 subscribers, sorry, there'll be an auction for those coins, for the gold coin, I should say. And then when we get to 10,000, Ian's going to be doing a very special episode in a different kind of dress that he would normally wear, or a different kind of attire than he'd normally wear. I don't want to mention it again because it kind of freaks me out, but I just can't imagine a dude sat there in a pair of trousers that are see-through. But you know, each people might be into that or want to see that. I just want to get to 11,000 and skip over that personally. But also, for those that don't know, the Royal Mint is at 4 point something thousand, and Ian has already overtaken them. He's now on 4.2 thousand subscribers, so that's obviously brilliant. A Great British Coin Hunt. What that does mean is, obviously, want everyone to do is now, please don't forget, you know, subscribe to other people that come into the stream. Everybody needs support, etc. So you know, if you come in, etc., click on subscribe to other channels. I know I've done a few again earlier on, but there's, you know, a few out there. I've just seen one that I haven't subscribed to, so I'm just about to. So forgive me, but you're now going to get an email from me on my own computer to subscribe to you, because I missed you out, and I apologise, but I haven't missed you out now. I've got you. So as if anybody has got your own coin channels, etc., or anyone that comes into this, if you're happy, we will obviously all subscribe to you. And obviously the more people that subscribe to you and subscribe to others. Mighty, I've never done you either by the looks of it, mate, so I've just subscribed to you as well. I don't know if you've got a channel, etc., but it's nice that you've got 10 people already, and I'm now 11. I think there's a few people on here. I said I've subscribed to most of you previously, so yeah, please, you know, all subscribe to other people if you haven't done already. It's nice to let, you know, the community grow. Obviously the more subscribes and share, as HMS have already done you. I thought I had, but I have anyway. So yeah, there's definitely a few people out here that you know, it's worth nice and subscribing to. I'm sure I've done Javid already, but I'll double check in a moment. Yeah, I've done Silly as well. Let's go back to the bottom. Yeah, so there's lots of people on here. I'm just making sure that I've done everybody that I think I've done, and I'm pretty certain I have. I think I've done Javid already, because you're the guy that got the Kew Gardens, aren't you, from memory? I'm pretty certain I've subscribed to you already, but I've been having problems with my YouTube, so if anyone gets any more subscribers, it's probably me if I've missed you already, so I apologise, but if I've already subscribed to you, that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, as I say, please all, you know, share the streams. That's one thing that we have noticed from the channel, is the fact that we're getting more subscribers, we're getting lots and lots of watchers, we've got lots of people playing back these videos, etc. However, one thing that we have noticed that we don't get much of is it hasn't been shared as often as you know, we'd hope. So we're hoping that people do, you know, keep sharing these videos or streams, etc. Obviously, because the more shares that Ian gets, obviously the bigger the channel grows, the quicker it grows, and also the quicker that grows to get to the 5,000 subscriber auction, which would be pretty cool. They are absolutely coin snatcher. I totally agree. I started looking at them. Oh, sorry. I'll just read the comment that I've read, I've seen, and I'll mention it. That's cool. So I'll show you a way of doing it later on, where we can get, because I'm not really on that, as you know. Yeah, we'll have to try and speak to Ian, because they're not Ian, to John at the Great British Coin Hunt, because I don't want to create you an account, because I've got my account and we've only got one account, and I don't want another one under your name. So that I don't want, we'll have to sort something out, because if I don't really go, as we know, on Facebook, I don't like it. I call it face ache. I have got a Facebook account, but I don't tend to use it because I've had bad experience of people hacking my accounts in the past. So because of that, I don't really tend to use Facebook much. I have got a Facebook account. It's just sat there in the background. Yeah, exactly, HMS. I call it face ache, because it caused me a few issues in the past, and I can't stand Facebook personally. But you know, unfortunately, if I have to join or to come back on Facebook again, then I will do. I just find it a bit of a pain personally. I don't wish to see what people have for breakfast and other kinds of things that people put on Facebook, but you know, I'm sure I can hide them. But yeah, I've gone sidetracked again. Sorry, I'm doing an Ian. Yeah, I basically, because I've read a comment that's super on. Coin Snatcher, I was reading the fact that you put there Isle of Man Xmas 50p's are amongst the most expensive. I totally and utterly 100% agree, they are. Steve Fraser's got quite a few in stock. If you are interested in some, have a look at Steve. I don't know if Sue or can someone put a link up for Mr. Fraser. Obviously, please bear in mind that Ian is getting more stock in, so keep having a look at Ian's stock and see what he does get in from territories, etc., or other places, or just normal 50p's or £2 coins and so forth. He is getting the penguins in very soon, as it says on the video, and I've showed off the penguin coins for those that missed it. Disney, I might show them off just for yourself in a minute. I've seen that you've come in. Hi, Disney. So yeah, as I say, it's definitely, you know, worth having a look at the Xmas 50p's. I know that the Isle of Man did it up to a certain year, and since then Gibraltar have done them. I know Steve Fraser had quite a few of them. He does have quite a few on his website. So please say look at Ian first. If Ian hasn't got them, then check out Steve. He may have them. But yeah, I was looking at those myself, and some of the years are very, very expensive. I'm looking like £200 odd a coin. Oh, you've ordered the penguin set. Ah, fantastic. So I don't have to show them off then. I was going to show them off again, Disney, but I'll not do that then. So I showed them at the beginning of the stream, so I don't want to overface people with the coin. But Ian has got some penguin sets in, so if anybody does want them, please feel free to get them from Ian's website. He's also now selling t-shirts as well. He's got Great British Coin Hunt t-shirts with Bandit, or the Bandits, or his band, Ian's Bandits. That's what it's got written on them. There you go. Steve's shared your link for you, Steve. Sorry, Sue's shared your link for you, Steve. Thanks for that, Susie. Yeah, so still show them you love them. Right, okay. So on the request of the lovely Disney, I will show off these coins again. Anyone that's seen them, I'm sure you'd be quite happy to see them again, because they are stunning coins. I got mine, it wasn't from Ian's website, but I actually got mine from UK Coin Hunt that was on here before, for Warren's stream. UK Coin Hunt's the gent that you get the coin albums from, so coin books like this one with his own brand UK Coin Hunt on them. You get them from him for about £4. So if anyone needs a coin book, have a look. Okay, so Steve's saying he's got a large range of the Christmas 50p's on his eBay account. So definitely worth having a look at those. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I think, are you talking to Celias or Ocean's just put pin badges out yet? I'm not sure what they are, so okay, and Javid's saying that he did get a set from Ian. That's cool. So just to show the penguins off again, these are stunning coins. I have got a set. So there's one that's Sue's favourite. So that's one of them. I always get told off that I don't leave them up for very long. So I'll try and waffle a little bit and hold them up for as long as possible. So there's your first one. We then come to the second one. I think these might be in a different order to what I showed them last time. So there's the second one. I'd say so quite a few of these out there. Thanks, Susie. I think you're doing very well as you're learning that mod thing now, how to put people's links on, love. That's great. There's your third one. And also, Susie, while you're there, it's giving you know, the regular mods a bit of time off as well, which is quite nice. I noticed Chris was in the stream before and he's obviously having a bit of time off as well. It's my favourite one. I think this is my favourite one. Yeah. It reminds me of Surf's Up, the kids film. I quite like Surf's Up. I thought it was a cool one. That's where they're riding surfboards. And of course, Happy Feet as well. I wasn't overly keen on Happy Feet 2, but the first one was alright. But Fraser himself also likes Penguin 50p's or Penguins. So Steve's also, I know, just said he's got a couple more sets of these because he likes the Penguins too. So that's pretty good. So I'm in great company, obviously, liking these coins because lots of you out there like the Penguins too. So bear in mind, Ian has got only 100 sets available. They have been, they are on the website, so I'm sure that they'll be selling out quite quickly because they are already quite popular. I know that next time I go on and buy something from Ian, I'm also going to be getting myself a t-shirt because I need to, rather than wear like a Nike t-shirt or something I've got on at the minute, I want to wear my, you know, CJ one week. I'm going to put CJ, I think it was decided CJ Scott on mine. So I'll be doing that at some point quite soon. At the moment, I've been getting other things off Ian's site, which I need to also make an apology to John for, because I've been using points to get things, which is obviously absolutely fine to do so, but I've then been putting payments through for like £1 or £2 on bank transfer, and I think that's maybe one of the reasons bank transfer is stopping, so I apologise. I was trying to be helpful each time I bought something, because I was buying quite a few things, and each time I bought something I'd then put £2.70, I think it was, and I did that like 7 times on the trot. I didn't think about it. What I could have done was just actually paid the whole lot in one hit and just put an email in. I didn't think, so I do need to apologise to John for doing that. I just didn't think. I thought I was helping putting each transaction through for each one, but not realising that obviously it wasn't helping. But you know, I apologise to John, which I'm sure I will speak to him in the future and say, you know, I didn't realise it was a pain to sort out all of the bank transfers. I just didn't think, and you know, etc. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably as guilty as a lot of other people are by just putting through £2 odd here and there on bank transfer. I just didn't think, so I apologise. Okay, so let's have a quick look at some of the comments that are going on there. Yeah, I don't know anything about pin badges. I don't think anyone's replied, so it doesn't look like many people have got an idea. Ocean, sorry. You love those coins? Yeah, they are quite nice. Those, aren't they, Disney? The penguin coins. I've read that already, Susie. He has got other colours yet. Oh, you mean t-shirt wise? I don't think so. I think it's still just the white t-shirts. I know, the white in the wash. Sue, cover your ears. Yeah, our whites don't stay white for long. They tend to go a different colour. I think it's how Sue maybe washed them. I'm hiding that comment. That sounds really sexist. It's not meant to. It's just I do the washing as well. I do the washing, but it tends that our whites don't stay white for long, especially school shirts. I think that's because the amount that we wash them. To be totally honest with you, I don't think it's actually Sue. Sorry, Sue. Love you, love. Anyway, moving swiftly on before I dig myself a hole and end up under the patio or something. Okay, so if anybody has got any questions for me, please feel free. You wash your white cycle, and no, you don't. And no, you don't get lost. All right, I do. Don't make me look like a. Stop it. Anyway, please feel free to, I'm so glad you weren't down here at that point when I said that. I'm a very brave man. I'm sure people are guessing that one now. So yeah, especially as Steve said, I wear the trousers, but only ones you tell me to put on. It's not that bad, honestly. It's quite equal. I like the way it's in capitals, so you're shouting at me. Great. I just dug myself a hole. Ouch. Yeah. We're back to that one again, aren't we? Like it was at the start of the stream. Lovely. Thanks for that. Me and my big mouth. Anyway, it's quite funny, really, isn't it? Oh, you didn't miss anything. Not really. Sue made us giggle because she was trying to mention her favourite Olympic coin, because she come on the stream earlier on. She was here for about 5 or 10 minutes, and she was doing funny hand signals and things, like pretending she was playing tennis, and whatever it was she was playing, and it made me giggle. And there was different kind of conversations that were possibly going on, like Christmas trees and putting Christmas decorations up, because I still think it's too early. However, Warren and other people want Sue to put them up. Oh, thanks, Steve. Great. Lacrosse net, is that what it was? Okay, I don't think there's lacrosse one either in the Olympic set, but we shall see. I'll let you look at them in a minute, so you can tell me which one it is. So as obviously when I finish, it'll be the lovely Hannah taking over. So please stay tuned for Hannah. And then obviously after Hannah, we've got our lovely friends from across the pond in the US joining and doing some live stream as well. No, forget it. I'm definitely in Sue's bad books. There you go. The first argument in the stream. That's great. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Adam. Yeah, so I did actually say that I was going to bring Darth Vader over and show it to somebody in my last stream. I can't remember who that was. Darth Vader's over there. I'll bring him on Tuesday. The one that makes lights and sounds and things for those people that like Star Wars, etc. Because obviously that new film's coming out very shortly. The Mr. Fraser showed me some stamps the other day that look very nice. I'm not really into stamp collecting, although if they had 50p coins with Star Wars characters on, I certainly would be interested in those. Uh-oh, I can hear Sue coming downstairs. Am I going to get shot on the screen?
I'm gonna waste my breath on you.
Ow! Thanks for that. Oh, she's coming down to show off Darth Vader. She whacked me head walking past. Are you bring them off? You bring them over?
Am I bringing him off?
Bringing him off.
Bring you off. I do the washing. Do you? Really?
Go on with it.
Really?
Whatever. You're showing Darth
And the
Vader
school
off.
shirts are actually white, thank you. Stuff you. I tell you.
Oh dear. Go on then, you're going to show him off. Press the button.
Which one is it? It's just work for me as well.
Oh, so this is the Darth Vader
Don't come
character.
up anymore.
It should do.
We don't do.
That's because we dropped him on the floor a couple of times and I got the speakers off. What's the arm? Oops. Drop it. Oops.
Where's it gone?
Down there somewhere. There you go, we've got like a blue dot on the screen now. didn't get his mask on properly because it shouldn't be blue, it should be red.
Well, it's not my Darth Vader, is it?
No. So anyway, we just got totally off camera now, talking about evening Sue. Judy's saying hello, Sue.
Hi, Judy.
Oh, I
Mini
won
Darth.
that. Yeah, we won that from a 2p coin machine. He was black, but the things
No,
come
it's
out.
never black, it was silver.
Black bits, look, it's got black all round it.
We'll get a marker pen and colour
I
it
can't
in.
colour it in.
No,
So
because
this
you're
Darth Vader was black, but it's kind of gone a silvery colour from one of those 2p machines when we were on holiday. And Sue's killing Darth Vader.
We've got brown hair.
Yeah, so this Darth Vader character, what it is, it's actually Anakin Skywalker, and he turns into Darth Vader. So when he's got his mask off, it does voices, and his sword comes on. I know it's a coin channel, but forgive me, we're talking about Star Wars characters now. So you press the, so you can see that's there, and
you underestimate my power.
Yeah, you underestimate my powers.
I do not fear the dark side.
You stay in the dark side.
If you're not with me,
then
then you're my
me.
enemy.
Oh well.
You underestimate my power.
So there you go. That's
Yeah,
what
you do.
that's what he's like.
You underestimate my washing powers.
So that's what he looks like under his mask, and then you put his mask back on his head. She doesn't sound happy.
Look, she picks on your wife. That's fine.
Oh. So he puts his mask on.
Read my text.
Hey, I'll read your text in a sec, mate. And then something about a chain and sink or something. So his lightsaber turns red.
Yeah, see?
Oh, it's talking about me now.
You're not the master. You're capable of microwave and tin of beans.
Anyway.
Your dreams.
So there's just like show him off, and I have done now. Thanks to Sue doing it. But anyway, yeah, boys and the toys. I'm sorry, Madeline. I know. No, I'm the master. No, Sue. Oh, you deleted that. Yay! Someone deleted. I am the master. Oh, I think it was Katie that deleted it by accident. She's on your phone again.
Katie, have my phone.
Steve, I can't read that on camera, mate. I might keep it, and that would put you in a bad books, mate. That might get me off the hook, though. I like that. I will keep it, and I'm going to show it, Steve, and you're going to be in trouble next. That's great. Even better. Actual fact. Steve, shall I show your message on screen? No, I won't do that. It's a bit tight, that. That's a bit tight, that. Madeline, I think Katie by accident might have deleted one of your messages. I do apologise, so I didn't see what it said. Delete it quick. No, mate, you're I like it. You can get in the bad books more than me. So anyone that's just joined us, hello. I'm here till 10 o'clock when the lovely Hannah's going to be taking over. So Magic is our oldest cat, Madeline. She's got the name Magic basically because she was black, and I just thought it went quite well, Black Magic. Plus it was a chocolate and things been passed, wasn't it? And then Little Mix brought a song out as well about Black Magic. So it's also been mentioned quite a bit on here just recently with Warren and his lovely witch. Hold on, Steve. Okay, you are a very, very brave man. I'm not going to read any of that out. Disney says her brother-in-law is obsessed with Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with it. I quite like them. I think Star Wars is pretty cool. I've seen all the films. I quite liked the one that was it's set in between the first three and then the next three, which was the original three. Was it Rogue One? I quite liked that one. I thought it was quite a good spin-off. The Solo spin-off I thought was a bit rubbish personally. So that's that one. Andrew, that's cool, Scott. Cheers for showing it. Oh, not a problem. I So I promised I'd show it off. It's normally, instead of sitting Katie's foot massager behind my head, I thought I'd show off Darth Vader. I almost forgot until I looked up and saw the foot massager. Hi JD Slots and Gambling Videos. She's beautiful, the cat. Yeah, she's right. She's a very, very stroppy cat because she's oh, I can't remember. Is she 11 or 12? She's 12, I think. Yeah, she's quite an old cat now. Sue, how old's Matt? Oh, there you go. Sue said she's 12. Yeah, she's 12 years old. We've got a few of different ages. My friend's little boy will be well impressed. He's had a full floor and ceiling Darth Vader. Ah, fair enough. So yeah, so that Darth Vader's pretty cool. You can take his cloak and everything off, and then he's as I say, Anakin, and then you put he's got the blue sword and this, but it's basically from the episode, the second, third episode, which is obviously the third episode, yeah, he's pretty cool. You don't want to see a foot massager. Yeah, fair enough. Bless her, we're talking about the cat again. That's fine. Mine used to moan a lot too. Oh, your cat, Steve? And Madeline's got a cat that's 23. So it's also, so 12 is young. Well, quite possibly. Magic's our oldest. We did have one before Magic called Gizmo. Unfortunately, he was a boy cat, and when we got him when we first got together back in 2000, well, we first moved into the house in 2001, and obviously when Oliver come along, our first lad, it was a boy cat, and it felt pressured and it started doing what boy cats do. So we had to, basically we couldn't keep him because he was making the house smell. So my brother quite happily took Gizmo off us, and he lasted till he was about 19, I think. No, it wasn't. It was 17. He died last year. 17. So he was quite an old cat as well. But yeah, Magic's our oldest, and obviously we said we'd get female cats from then on, and we've now only got females because they don't obviously spray, etc. And they've also grown up with the kids. Obviously our oldest is 14 and Katie's 12 on Friday. So Magic has obviously only known kids, which is quite good. Steve's put, he got divorced, so all better now. Okay. Wow, Madeline hope oh, sorry, Sue's reading about the cats. I can't remember how old your sister's cat was, Sue. She was very old as well. Whisper, wasn't she? She was in her 20s, I think, when she left us. Good spot, Judith. What's a good spot? Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Something about Steve's wife or cat. Madeline's saying her cat is black and white, like Felix. Oh, right, on the Felix boxes. Magic's going through a phase because she's got a couple of sore teeth. She was 21, Whisper. Okay, and she will only eat at the minute Sheba, because it's very fine chunks. We got her the over 7s or over 11s or whatever it is, cat food, and she turns her nose up, but one of our younger ones goes and eats that, which is quite funny. Who was 24? Whisper. Yeah, Whisper was 24. So that's cool. Actually, I do have a violin that needs restringing. Okay, Steve. I don't understand that one, but anyway. So we've gone away from the coin subject. Obviously, this is a coin channel, so I'll be jumping back onto coins very quickly. As I say, in relation to Ian is getting some updates on his website, which he is. Yeah, I kind of guessed it. You should see some of the comments he's put here for me to show Sue later to get me out of her bad books. That's great, but I won't be saying them on air because Steve, you'll get shot. So we'll keep that one between us for now, and Sue will see it in a bit. Okay. Anyway, so Ian is getting some more stocking, or he has got more stocking. That sounds like a Christmas thing, doesn't it? Stocking. Yeah, no, you know, more items on his website, including some of the newer items in are the Penguin set. So if anyone is interested in the Penguin set, please jump across and get that. I'll be back obviously on Tuesday and I haven't quite left yet. I've got a few minutes left yet. However, I'll be back on Tuesday, my normal time, between 8 and 12, and also Thursday, between 8 and 12. Oh yes, thanks very much, HMS. I'm so glad that there's people here watching. Ian's still got his ephemera on eBay. I'm not sure how many days are left on it. Last time I remember, was it £11, the highest bid on it? I'm sure someone can let me know in a moment. So yeah, Ian's got his ephemera on for sale on eBay, which is for the Gruffalo coins, the first receipt when he put the coins into circulation. It's down to the last 17 hours. I'm not sure what the highest bid is at the moment, but I'm sure HMS will tell me in a moment, which would be very kind of him. Steve's saying 17 hours and 13 minutes left. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully people will keep bidding on that and we don't forget about that one. It's £11.50. Thanks very much, HMS and Steve. So yeah, if anyone does want to bid on that ephemera, it's currently at £11.50. You outbid Steve. Ah, that's why you're promoting it. And Steve was 11 quid. Got ya. Okay. So it seems like it's a bit of a war between you two. I'm surprised that one of the Chris's hadn't jumped in, or in fact Warren hasn't jumped in. But we shall see. We shall see. Someone will do. As I say, my normal stream again Thursday is between 12 and 8. The lovely Hannah will be taken over tonight between 10 and 12. And obviously after Hannah will be the guys and lovely, well, I was going to say it's one lady, isn't it, from across in the US. So please obviously stay tuned for themselves as well. In relation to the next 1 and 2p coin hunt, that will be happening on the 1st of the month. So please bear in mind if you've been keep getting your 1 and 2p's. I've done a few. So yeah, as I say, don't forget to stay in touch. Well, keep looking and getting your 50 or your 1 and 2p's, I should say. Also, please don't forget, when we get to 5,000 subscribers, it will be I'm not sure what that's all about there. Okay, so when we get to 5,000 subscribers, then there will be the gold auction coin going, and the gold auction will be going. It's HMS. Oh, Light is back on. Hi, Light. You're chatting to HMS. Cool. So as I say, the 5k will be a gold coin auction, and that will be obviously for your A to Z 10p's and certain 50p's, etc. That people can bid for. Which would be pretty cool. I say, don't forget the ephemera is definitely still on there. Ian's also getting these lovely penguin coins in, so please feel free to get the penguins. Steve's outbid you there, mate. HMS, you've been outbid by Steve. It's now £13.50. One more very quick thing while Steve is on. Please, if anyone does want to donate for the Christmas raffle, or the prizes or whatever for the Christmas raffle, then please, it's Lighted that's winning, is it? Okay. So, as I say, when anyone does want to donate any things for the Christmas tree raffle, what's going under the Christmas tree, it's Steve Fraser that's obviously collecting those. I sent my a couple of coins of mine to Steve the other day, which I know he's received. So, if anyone does want to do that, the tickets are still available. They're £5 each. I think there's only 100 tickets at the moment, and obviously it's going to a very good charity for children that are terminally ill. So that's one of the other charities. And also, again, as Lighty's on, please don't forget, and I've mentioned it a couple of times tonight, but Lighty or Warren has got his Mind charity that he's still trying to get donations for to go around the mint in drag. Please obviously donate to that as well. So there's quite a bit coming up with a few more charities and things that we've been mentioned that we are. Say Ian is definitely very charity minded, and he's definitely always trying to grow his business and get more subscribers, etc. We're trying to grow the community as well. So obviously this is our community, and we want everyone to get involved in the community. It doesn't always have to be about coin related issues. We're more than happy just to have a general chit chat about other things as well, because I've said a few times there's people on here that we know there's people on here that may be, you know, just have children in the daytime and not have much adult company at night, so I like to have a bit of an adult conversation. When I say adult, I don't mean naughty, I just mean like, you know, adult to adult kind of thing. Also, there's people on here that, you know, they maybe an older generation that still, you know, don't have many loved ones coming around to visit them, etc. So you know, please feel free, have a chat about any kind of general chat in the background while one of us is waffling about coins to you. So it's absolutely fine, and so we will get involved in those chats as well. The kind of chats to avoid are football. Many people don't tend to like us chatting about football. It looks like, sorry, Disney, they're bidding so far on the ephemera for the first receipt of the first 50 Gruffalo that went into circulation. So that's what they're currently bidding on. It's on eBay, and it's, in actual fact, Lighty, if you're on, mate, would you drop a link to that if you can, for anyone that may want to also bid on it? Because I know it's not very easy to find the actual item on eBay, and Sue wouldn't know where to find it because I couldn't find it myself the other day. So if you wouldn't mind popping a link up, mate, that'd be very, very cool, for somebody to possibly, you know, put a bid in if they choose to. No, it's yours. No, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind to say, mate, I know you do it in a sec. So if anyone does want to have a bid for the ephemera, then, you know, please feel free to jump onto eBay and do so. It's currently, by the looks of it, being won for $16.55, and Lighty is winning it. So it's jumped up by £5 on my stream. That's pretty good. So obviously we're trying to get that a bit higher. Obviously it will be running out. I think it was in a set amount of hours. I can't remember now. It's further up the street. It's the stream, is it maybe, or the screen? So it's you can't. Sorry, you're in bed. Right. Okay. I'll have to find it in a bit and put it up in Hannah's stream with the help of my lovely Sue. Fair enough. So I'm just going to see how much. It's 17 hours left on it. There we go. It's got 17 hours left on it. Okay, it looks like it's now gone up to £19 and Warren can stay in bed. I think he wants people to stop bidding. That's good. Ian wanted it to go for 25. It looks like it's quickly getting up there, which is, you know, pretty good. Let's hope it goes for the 25 that Ian wants it to go for. That'd be interesting. So yeah, we're only £6 off that target, and we've got a few hours left to get there. That should be quite cool. So yeah, and once again, I will quickly mention again that make me a mod quick, please. How do I do it? Warren, don't tell me off. I'm going to try and get Steve to be a mod for a sec, because I think he's going to put the link on for me. Oop. There we go. And oh, have I just clicked on remove mod? Oops, I think I clicked on Lighty by accident. Let's not do that, because obviously if I take the boss off, he'll shoot me. So let's keep Lighty on. I'm struggling to do it, Steve. I'm not used to doing this pressing on my screen to put people as mods and non-mods, hence why I tend to have the lovely wife to do it. I can't do it, mate. I give up. I'm sure that someone else can put you as a mod, or Warren or someone will put the link up. I'll get Sue to do it in a minute. That's cool. Don't worry. Ian wants 25 for it, so I'm bidding 25. If anybody wants it, you have to take it off me. Take me off, put Steve on. No, I like having you there. Steve, I can't do it, mate. I don't know how to do it. I'll have to have a fiddle in a bit. But I'm sure that one of us will put it up in a link at some point before it goes off. Scott, don't set it off all over again. Okay, set what off? I haven't been on all day. I haven't got a clue what's happened, so I don't really talk about set anything off. That's fine. £23 is the current bid. That's fine, don't worry. I'm sure that'll get sorted out quite quickly. I think Hannah is hopefully about to log on, although I haven't received a a message yet, so I will keep talking until I'm told that Hannah is definitely on. So yeah, forgive me. So obviously bear in mind Steve Fraser himself is on. It is tomorrow that you're on, Steve, isn't it? So Steve Fraser's on tomorrow between 12 and 5. So coming up after me will be Hannah, and then after Hannah will be our lovely guests from across the pond in the US. I say guests, they're not guests anymore, they're now obviously CJs like ourselves, and you know, they will be on shortly. Yeah, I'll plug it then. Alright, cool, yeah, because I think it'll be running out. I think the actual 17 hours I think will be running out around about that time when you're on. So that'll be pretty cool if it is, because obviously that means you get a few last hopeful bids in there at that point. Absolutely. So hopefully we'll get 25. That'd be quite brilliant if we get there. Yeah, absolutely cool. So I say the most of the tonight has obviously been about some of the territories coins that I had. The penguins are available on Ian's website. Please don't forget that you can get those. Yeah, so it runs out smack bang in the middle of your stream, Steve, which is pretty good. So if you can obviously mention it when you go on air and then keep plugging it through it, it may get above the 25 quid. Sorry, anybody out there that doesn't want it to go above 25, but or doesn't want to be outbid. So yeah, as I say, it's definitely worth that. I'm going to take the opportunity to show off my favourite territories coin, because I do really like this, and it's the time of year when it should be mentioned, and that was my snowman. I do like that one. The other man 2014 snowman and snow dog. I really like that 50p. So I know I took the opportunity again, a bit naughty of me, but I just like that coin. So if anybody I'd say does have any other further questions while I'm waiting for the lovely Hannah to let me know she's on, please feel free to fire them at me now. I can see I've got 25 likes. I don't have the clue how many dislikes I've got. Actually, in fact, I'm about to have 26 because I haven't liked it myself. So there we go. I've now got 26 likes. Yay! Still not the record, but for myself. But I'm quite happy with that. I'm still waiting for the record of the most dislikes. I'm not going to hit that one on this stream. Very nice. Does Susan know how much you paid for that? Yeah, I paid 50p for it. I found it in my change. The case cost me more than the 50p. The case was 5 quid. But the coin itself cost me 50p. I found it in change. I was very, very lucky. I know how much it goes for on eBay, so I honestly found it in change, which I was so over the moon about. I've been quite lucky with finding coins. I've found a Q, I found this, and the other day I found a 2018 penny. So I've been quite lucky when it comes to finding coins. Very lucky. So yeah, but if I was to buy one of those on eBay, from memory, it's about 35 or 40 quid, isn't it? So the case cost a fiver, as I say, but the case cost me more than the coin did. So more than happy with that. Just getting sorted. Not a problem, Hannah. Just let me know when you're on, mate, and I will jump off. I'll stay on as long as you need me to. It's not a problem. So yeah, as I say, that I was quite happy with that Isle of Man, finding it in change, which is why again it brings me to the thing that Steve and I need to do at some point, and obviously maybe we can possibly arrange that with a few of us to go, is go to the Man and catch some of the TT race, and also do a lovely 50p coin hunt and see if we can get any nice ones from when we go. That'll be very, very cool to do at some point. I say it'd be definitely interesting if we can get 250 quid's worth of 50p's from the Isle of Man and see what we can get from that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know who else would be interested in that, but it definitely is worth talking about when we're at the mint. Get the Cat of 9 Tails. I haven't heard of that one. So yeah, there's definitely quite a few coins we could look out for, Steve. I know you obviously know a lot more of those than I do, mate, because you you sell them. I just be looking for different ones, to keep hold of and put in my my empty blue cards. It's a pity Ian hasn't got some of these cards, because obviously I'll put them in those cards and I'll be showing them off on Ian's website all the time. I'll show them off on the site. So that may be something that may happen in the future. 50p coin cards, etc. That'd be interesting. Possibly another idea for the future. Things that we could possibly look to do in the future, merchandise-wise. But bear in mind, there's t-shirts available now saying Ian's Bandits on them. They're available on the website. Please feel free to go and buy a couple of those or one of those if you want to. That'd be pretty good as well. So that's absolutely fine. And how much is the bid? Is it still on 23 quid? It looks like it is. You're live, are you now, Hannah? Absolutely brilliant. So I will wish you all fond farewell, and I'll catch you on Tuesday between 8 and 12. And obviously, please now switch over to Hannah and join her in her stream. Thanks very much, everybody, and we will try and I'll put the link up in a minute. I'll do it on Sue's phone. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Take care. See you all again soon, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.